Hey friends, so I've got a new product. Someone reached out to me recently and said they had an issue with, they wanted to be able to put switches in the back of their 4Runner, and they wanted to be able to use the factory style switches, particularly like the ones that come from S-Tech. Here's the dual switch version, which S-Tech sells. I highly recommend these switches if you're wanting to go for that clean look. They do have labels that light up when in use. They're a great option. Plus, you know, one factory switch hole, you can fit 2 switches. I've been running these for about 2 years now and have not had a single issue out of them. They work great. Plus, they look very clean. But they want to be able to mount these in the back of their 4Runner. So I created a little mount. It's a 2-gang. I'm going to make a 2-gang, probably a 3-gang, a 4-gang, and probably some other options like the USB-C outlets and the voltage outlets that I think it's Blue Sea makes, that actually fit in like a 12-volt outlet size hole. So there'll be different additions. I don't exactly have a price point set on these. I'm working on that. Hope to have these live on my Etsy marketplace within the next few days. So go check them out. Fairly simple to install. You would just cut whatever hole you need to mount these in. That's within that. Make sure you leave it a little lip. I will be sending out some of these 8 30-second screws hardware for mounting if you want to do that, or you can use your own hardware. The switches just simply slide into place. They're retained very, very well. Even the factory blanks fit in, so if you just want to get a bigger set in case you want to add something later, a bigger outlet cluster, you can always pop a blank in there. It's made out of ASA plastic, 3D printed, which is a very robust, durable plastic I've found. I haven't had any issues out of this compared to some of the cheaper versions like PLA. It's also UV resistant and water resistant, whereas like a lot of nylon is it can collect moisture over time. I make a few products out of the nylon. I try to stay away from it, but generally I do it when I need something that's a little more flexible. These are very rigid, very robust. They'll have like a grained finish on the outside, so they'll look, they should blend really well. So if you're looking for a switch panel, you'd have to buy the switches separately. I'm not going to sell the switches, but just about any factory size, the smaller size, will fit. So if you've got any questions or anything, you can just comment below or reach out to me, 4Runner Matt on Instagram, 4R&R Matt, or you can find me on my Etsy page. You just search 4R&R Matt. I'll put a link below of that as well. Thanks for your time.